Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Seems a little dark. I may have to move this over to the bar. My phone's probably trying to save power. But yeah, see? Look at that. It's portable now. It has only one cord, and that's just to charge that. But yeah, it still runs. I'm gonna have to get the beer out of it though and bring it to the bar. Because like I said, I think it was just too warm. My screen started going a little dark. What is up, peoples? Sorry. No. All right, you already said that, and I said no. Sorry, bud. Don't roll that way. Besides, I'm not even a fan of Vegas. To me, Vegas is a little overrated. Aiden, amen. What's up? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Yep, happy St. Patty's. You're welcome. I can't wait for my mom to get home. We're gonna get some good food tonight and probably drink a lot of beer. Although I do have to work tomorrow, but it's St. Patrick's Day, so I really don't care. But yeah. Yeah. People who drink all night and still have enough energy to do the work the next day, we are built different. Sorry. Yes. Man, I made fajitas last night. Those were, so good. But yeah. I'm gonna get a cup for this beer. I'll be right back. What, darling? What? You're just a pretty girl. Yes, she is. I only spurted you with water because you weren't listening. I got the mug. These suspenders really pull up the pants. Definitely doing their job. We got the King's mug out today. Pour what's left of this in there. I was told that I can drink as much as I want today. I just can't be sloshed. I can't be drunk, so. At least not until we get to the restaurant. Excuse me. Ooh, that kind of fits it. Barely. I should do this in the leprechaun boot, huh? Well, it's Daw's boot, but yeah. I don't know. Well, I already poured it in here. You know, I'll just drink that. I'll get the Daw's boot. Call it the leprechaun boot. Be right back. Sorry. Alright, we're back. We got the leprechaun boot. Well, it's Daw's boot, but it's St. Patrick's Day, so we're calling it the leprechaun boot. Yes. I had to clean it out a little bit. Yeah. That's one 12-ounce. Lulu! Lulu! What are you doing? Don't be looking around. You know who's calling you. Yeah. I swear, she's like one of the goblins from the Labyrinth. I love this dog, but I swear, she's like Betamus that rides his trusty steed and won't let anybody cross the bridge without his permission. Lulu! Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna bring them in. Lulu! Let's go. Come on. Let's go inside. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. You're not listening, so... Come here. You're not listening. And I don't know why. You know what you're not allowed to do over here. Come on. Let's go. One of these days, you're going to start listening. You're going to start listening, and everything's going to be great. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about this, guys. I know I keep leaving. And now nobody's there. All because I keep worrying about my dogs. Well, that's 2 12 ounces. This is the third. That's 3. That's not completely full. I don't know why the cans do that. It's so weird. Alright. So that was 3 1/2. So I think there's like half a can here still. And once all that foam goes, then we can keep filling it up. But yeah. What's up, peoples? Thank you guys for joining. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I know I kept leaving the camera. My bad. I was taking care of my dogs, making sure they're not getting into anything, you know, bad for them or whatever, because vet bills can get expensive. But yes, happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope everybody's wearing green. You don't want to get pinched. Unless this is like on South Park, where if you pinch someone, you go to jail, which is really ridiculous. But you know, but yes, we got the Dawes boot. Yeah, sorry about the screen. I don't know why it's like that. Yeah, it just seems pretty dark on my end. I don't know if it's because of my glasses, but yes. Because my glasses can't turn into sunglasses, but yeah. Alright, we're going to put some more in there. Will it fit? 4 cans. Oh, it's slightly going over. This can's almost empty. This is going to be fun to drink. Man, this is going to get all over. Yeah. How do you guys like the suspenders? And they even got shot glasses on them. Lucky shot. Haha. Yeah, that was just a sip left. 1. Oh, I got my screen back. Awesome. When it's out in the sun too long, my phone tries to save power and all that and save the battery by turning things off manually. So it dimmed my screen even though it was on the highest setting. So yeah. Yeah, that's about 3 1/2 cans to fill this. Yeah, how's everybody doing in YouTube world? I hope everybody has plans for tonight. We don't have something like St. Patrick's Day here, so nothing special here. Where are you? Excuse me. Woo. I call it the leprechaun boot. Because right here is the shoe, and then here's the leg. So in Germany, you guys don't have St. Patrick's Day? Come on. Really? I know a lot of, well, it's meant to be chugged. It's Das Boot. Man, that's crazy. I thought of all days, like, you guys would have that, because it's like the day of freaking drinking. I mean, you guys have Oktoberfest. Yeah, that's a day of drinking, but St. Patrick's Day, I mean, you're doing shots, you're drinking beer and all that. Like, it's just another drinking holiday. It's crazy that you guys don't have that. And who the hell is St. Patrick? St. Patrick, he wasn't even Irish, but he came to Ireland it's a whole story about it. But yeah, so apparently St. Patrick was supposed to come looking for a serpent and all that in old history and all that, and then they just made a whole thing about him and started celebrating St. Patrick. But yeah, I already sound American drunk. Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, if you actually go into the history of St. Patrick's Day, you'll see. I mean, yeah. What's up? How you doing? Ooh, that's cold. Ooh. It's about 3.5 cans in here. Well, basically 4. But yeah. What kind of beer is that? Is in that boot? Miller Lite. Yeah, I can't get too sloshed. So yeah. Any Guinness for today? Oh, there's gonna be Guinness tonight. And don't worry, I'm gonna do a video of where we're gonna be at. And I'm gonna be having my Reuben. I'm gonna be having a Guinness and all that. And yeah. That's it. I'd chug it even if it would be full of Jägermeister. Well, you know what? I'm not I mean, I'll drink. I mean, I used to drink Jägermeister, but I don't do the hard stuff anymore. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, I would definitely chug this if I was back in the day and I had a younger liver and younger stomach, but, you know, I can't do that no more. I mean, if it's in like a smaller cup and it's a little bit more room temperature, then heck yeah, I could chug it, but that burp is gonna hurt. But yeah. I mean, I've been drinking since I was 14 years old, so. But yeah, I finally got the iceless cooler to be portable. I don't know if you guys have seen that in my videos, but it's now portable iceless cooler. It doesn't look the prettiest, but it's portable. And yeah. I think I might connect a power source to where the electro cooler part is. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those aluminum, silver, metal things that are on some things. Those are meant to keep things cool because it pushes the cold through it into a bigger expansion. So I think I might hook up a power source just to connect to it and then have the fan blowing onto it, just to give it more cool in the actual cooler. So, but yeah. I might just hook up a solar panel to it. I mean, why not? But yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you guys. So, I don't know if you guys remember when I did the beer reviews for the Firestones. Well, that night they had been sitting out all night, and then all day, and there was still a good amount in each can. So I was like, well, these are flat. I'm gonna just dump them out. No, they were not flat at all. I feel like the cold weather last night or the night before kept them cool enough to where they were still carbonated. So I finished 2 of them last night because I was pouring out the first 2 and there was foam everywhere. Like there was still carbonation in it. And if there's no carbonation, it's not really gonna foam. I mean, there's gonna be a little bit, but not like there is when there's carbonation. So I was like, what the frick? So I tasted one of them, fully carbonated. I was like, all right. So I still got some beers. So yeah, but I still have a whole box of them right here. But yes, if you didn't know, they got 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, and then the last one was a 9 out of 10. But yeah. And it's just this. If I can get into the picture. It's just those. But yeah. Man, these suspenders are really pulling up my pants. But yeah. I was going to use this mug, but I figured the Dawes boot is a little bit taller. I mean, I know this is bigger. This can hold about 5 beers. This one about 3.5. So, yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's some good beer. But I do still have my Stein. But yeah. Man, it is a nice day out today. Hopefully I'll watch some Leprechaun tonight. Heck yeah, dude. I love that little guy. Man, he's ugly as a mother chucker, but you know, great movie. But yeah, you guys like my beer signs? Beer doesn't have a lot of vitamins, so you have to drink a lot of it. And then this one says, bar rules. Bar rules, if you're still standing, you need another drink. Yeah. So, if you're still standing, you need another drink. Man. Still waiting for my headlight. That'll be coming today. And I don't know if you guys saw my Wolverine claws that I had in the live yesterday. But yeah. And I've been wanting Wolverine claws since I was a kid. I remember being in preschool and I had like a little Wolverine action figure from the cartoons and all that. And I remember I got in trouble and it got taken away from me, so it got put in storage. Me and my friends knew where all that stuff got hidden. So, me and my friends, I saw my action figure there and I was like, ooh, I'm taking that. So I took it. And we found some noodles that was meant for like arts and crafts or whatever, you know. And we just started eating them. We didn't care. We ate those raw, you know. We were hungry. But yeah. But yeah. Me and my friends did a lot of stupid stuff when we were kids. But turned us into what we are today, you know. I mean, a lot of my friends went like out there like kind of crazy and all that, but me, I try to stay who I am. You know I can be an a-hole, but that's who I am. You can either be on my good side or you can be on my bad side, but why have enemies when you can have friends? Excuse me. Woo. But yeah. I don't know what it is about today. I don't know if it's even just St. Patrick's Day, but today I just feel good. I actually got to sleep until 9. Although it was a hassle because my dogs always like to fight. But other than that, Um, hey, there's a fly right there. Oh, this fly is blinded now. It doesn't even know what to do. Yeah, I used Army Sport for men. Ooh, it actually smells good out here, though. Yeah, that fly's gonna be dying soon. Yeah, I don't like flies. Yeah. But what's up, guys? Like, I feel like I'm doing all the talking. Any beer guys out there? Any St. Patrick's Day guys out there? Come on. Excuse me. Woo! That's some good beer. Man, if I could have music on this, I totally would. But that's only on TikTok. On TikTok, you're allowed to do that. But on here, it's copyright. But yeah. Excuse me. Woo! Yeah. Tough crowd today. Tough crowd. I got the lucky hat on today. Ooh. Yeah, and oh, I don't have my wallet on. I always carry a Lucky Charm on me too. Actually, my mom got it for me when I was really young, and I keep it on me all the time because it says luck. And you know, sometimes we could just use a little luck, you know. I mean, I'm never lucky when it comes to the price of these, but yeah. So the whole sleeve cost me like 36 bucks. I was like, are you kidding me? For 5 cans? Ridiculous. That fly still in there? Oh, yeah, it's dead. That cologne was on it. Smells good. But yeah, that fly is dead. Oh my gosh. Man, tough crowd today. And it's only 12:27. Excuse me. Ooh. Well, this is boring. Man, I'm in suspenders for the first time. And there's nobody here to talk to. Come on. Like, really? Like, what's more important? I mean, if you don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day, then why aren't you talking? Like, come on. Oh, we got Mendoza. Cheers. Ah, man. We drinking out of the Dallas boot today. But yeah, took about 3.5 beers to fill this, where this mug right here is about 4, I think, 4.5. Yeah, it's a German beer mug. But yeah. But yeah. I think I actually got this from Goodwill. I saw this and I was like, ooh, I want it. Oh no, where did I get this from? Yeah, I think I got it from Goodwill. I get a lot of my cups from Goodwill. No plates or anything, but just the beer mugs and everything. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know how people wear suspenders, man. They like pull your pants up like really freaking high, and then you get like camel toe. And for a guy, camel toe is like weird. It's like you got like a big old thing going, and then you got the balls. So yeah, I remember it was Nerd Day, like Geek Day or whatever, and you had to dress up like a geek or a nerd. For high school. And so I dressed up like a nerd. Like, I was just like, I had the glasses on, I had tape on my glasses and all that, and I had a shirt with a little pocket right there with my pens and all that, and I had my pants pulled up all the way. And everybody was like, oh, nobody needs to see the camel toe. I was like, oh, crap, man. But yeah. Drink you a Budweiser? I drink Miller Lite. I don't drink that stuff. I'm not confused. Oh, my college from the work come from Florida. He drank the American Budweiser. Haha. There's a different version of Budweiser? He drank the American Budweiser. Oh, I thought you said the American version of Budweiser. My bad. But yeah, no. I used to back in the day when Budweiser and Bud Light were like actually like man's drink, but then it became he, they, the something, you know. But I don't drink. I don't go for Budweiser or Bud Light. It's not the whole thing of everything that's going on still, or that was going on. It's just the fact that they did. Yes, Budweiser gives in America and check. Oh, all right. But yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm happy that Anheuser-Busch, which is actually the company for Budweiser, got rid of the chick that was basically ruining the company because she went woke and all that. But you know, it's still gonna be a long time before somebody actually trusts that company again, because after what they did and the whole thing with the political crap and all that with it. It was just ridiculous. They didn't need to go that far with that beer because honestly, I did like Bud Light and I did like Budweiser, but the fact is that they went that far with it, and it was just like, nah, I'm not drinking that crap. And so I went to Miller Lite, and Miller Lite's pretty good. I really do enjoy Miller Lite. And I drank a whole bunch of other beers besides that crap. But yeah, I don't touch. I mean, the only Anheuser-Busch that I will drink is Busch Light. But other than that, but the American Budweisers have a German brewer. He come from Germany to St. Louis and brews in company with Anheuser-Busch. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, Anheuser-Busch basically owns Budweiser. Or else they wouldn't put Anheuser-Busch as the company on the can. So Anheuser-Busch is the property, it has the property of Budweiser and Bud Light and Busch Light and whatever Anheuser-Busch's name is on. Yeah. He come from Germany to St. Louis. I'm a German, and I learned the Budweiser beer history. Haha. Well, that's cool. I learned it too. And I found out that Anheuser-Busch is actually the owner of Budweiser and all that. So, and that's why they put Anheuser-Busch on all the cans and the bottles. So, it might be a German beer, but, just because it's sold in America doesn't mean it's an American beer. It's not an American beer. It may be the king of beers, but not anymore. Maybe the what is that? What is it? Yeah, my college from the work drink the American Budweiser. He bring the last time the beer in front of my eyes. Haha. But Budweiser isn't American though. I mean, they may have a brewery here in America, but it's still the same stuff that's in the Budweisers that you guys drink. Because, I mean, why would they make it different for one place and then another place different? That just doesn't make sense. Unless they're going under certain laws of what they can put in it. But other than that, just because it's sold in America doesn't mean it's an American beer. It just means that it's sold in America. Yes, but the brewery from Budweiser was born in Germany. Okay, but it's still all the same ingredients. I mean, it was born in Germany, so all the ingredients are from Germany. They're going to continue coming from Germany, so it's technically a German beer and all that. But other than that, it's not an American beer. Unless they're changing a certain ingredient and using American ingredients for America, and then a certain ingredient that's only made in Germany. But other than that, if it's made in Germany, it's a German beer. It's not an American beer. Because I know with Harbor Freight, certain generators aren't allowed in California, and then there's certain ones that are allowed here, so they do modifications to the generators to make it okay for here, and then certain modifications to it to make it okay in California. So, unless Budweiser is doing that, doing certain modifications to the recipe to make it okay for Arizona laws, and then certain modifications to the recipe for, when you don't know the history about the Bud, well, no, for first of all, for no, in a sense of I know, there's a K in the front of it, not now. But the history about the Budweiser, you can watch on YouTube the history of Budweiser. Well, yeah, but I mean, do they change the recipe for America? Like, you're saying the American Budweiser, but you're saying it's also made in German, so it's not American. Ooh, cold. Ah. And sorry for the grammar thing. I do that to everybody. Somebody spells something wrong in a sentence, I catch them on it. Excuse me. Woo! Yes, before Budweiser brewed in America, brewery was born and lives in Germany. And lived in Germany, or it still lives in Germany? But was it brewed in America first, or was it brewed in Germany first? Because if it was brewed in America first, then that makes it a full American beer. But if it was brewed first in Germany, then that makes it a actual German beer. Just because if it was brewed in America first, then that makes it a full-fledged American beer. Just because it moved to Germany doesn't make it a German beer anymore, though. See what I'm saying? So before they brewed in America. So that is a full German beer. So it's not an American beer, it's a German beer. According to what you're saying, yes, before Budweiser brewed in America. America, the brewer was born and lived in Germany. Well, yeah, he lived in Germany, but he came up with the recipe in Germany and used all German ingredients. And I can tell by tasting it. I've tried so many German beers, and Budweiser definitely has a lot of that German barley in it, and those hops are pretty good too. And it also has that fruity aroma that a lot of you guys put in your beer. But yeah. Although Budweiser, I always associate with cigarettes, because anybody who drinks Budweiser usually is just a huge smoker. He born in German. Please read, right, sir. And when he was older, he goes in the United States. He lives and brewed in St. Louis. So St. Louis, Missouri. So still part of America. So it's an American beer. So it's always going to be an American beer. Just because somebody that was German that made it doesn't mean that it's not an American beer. If it's made in America, it was born in America, it's an American beer. So, when you're saying, oh, he grabbed the American Budweiser, there's no other version of it. There's no other version of it. It's just an American beer. But other than that, I don't really like Budweiser anymore. I don't drink it. I just stick with the light beers just because they taste better and you can drink more. Cool guy, you are more intelligent than my working colleagues. I like that. Well, I definitely read everything I need to, and I check grammar, which I'm sorry about that. But yes, I try to pay attention to what I read, to where I know what I need to say and what I need to talk about. So yeah. But it's St. Patty's Day, and we're drinking. Oh man, Das Boot. Man, this is almost empty. What is that? Oh, there was a hair in there. Woo! Easy, sir. I like the history of Budweiser, haha. It was cool. Yeah, I mean, the history of Budweiser, yeah. I mean, the only thing that's really cool about Budweiser is the Clydesdales. The horses that they use for it and all that, because, you know, horses are pretty cool. I mean, honestly, if Budweiser never used the Clydesdale horses as their little thing, I don't think anybody really would have drinking Budweiser. Because everybody loves horses. A lot of people like horses. So you put an old school wagon on about 8 Clydesdales, maybe 6 or 7. People are going to love that. But yeah. But the American history was cool. I never really got into American history. I was more of a world history kind of guy. I liked the ancient Egyptian, cavemen, learning about that kind of stuff, kings and queens, Renaissance. Where did that come from? That was just rude. But yeah. I mean, I like the fact that I know that there was 2 Renaissance periods. There was the first Renaissance period that was wiped out by the Black Plague, and then the second Renaissance period that actually created us. So if we didn't have that second Renaissance period, none of us would be alive. It was after the first one that we figured out how to deal with the plague. Burn the bodies. But yes. And kings and queens, man, they were brutal. There were some good ones. Haha, how was your... Haha, how was your name? Are you trying to say what was your name? Well, on here I'm Beer Guy. But my name is Steven. Yeah, the American history goes back a long freaking time ago, but I think Arizona was 1885 or 1886. No, Arizona became an actual state, and it was actually named Arizona in 1912. So that was like 100 and something years ago. Maybe like 112 years ago, I think. Because the Titanic went down, well, it crashed into the iceberg April 14th, 1912. Finally sank at 2:20 a.m. at April 15th at about 2:20 a.m. But yeah. So April 15th, 1912. That's history right there. And I know a lot about the Titanic. Jeez, I know so much about the Titanic. I don't know everybody's name on the Titanic, but I could tell you about everything on that freaking ship. Haha, my colleague from the work, his name was Anthony Stephen Kenny. Really crazy, sir. Yeah. You don't have to call me sir. Save sir for when you're meeting your first girlfriend's dad, or if you get pulled over by a cop. And if you're wondering why I'm drinking it like this, it's because if you drink it like this, there's an air bubble right there. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that'll just shoot right into your face. Yeah. Excuse me. Whew. The heck is that? I hear something. Yeah, I had someone named Steve or Steven when at my work. It got so confusing and all that, and they're like, yeah. I make a lot of fun with my colleague and say was my first sergeant. Haha. He don't like this and was really on fire when I say it. First sergeant? Were you in the military? He don't like this and was really on fire when I say that. Excuse me. Whew. Hopefully tomorrow's not a truck. That would suck. Yeah, I make a lot of fun with him. Haha. Life is too short, that makes life stressful. Yeah, that's why I drink the way I do. I mean, not because, life is short, but the thing is, you never know when you're going to have your next drink. You could be out on that road. You could just be walking down the street. You could just be sleeping in your bed and somebody invades your home. Yeah. You never know when your last day is going to be your last. So, I have fun. I mean, I work my butt off, and everything, and I just continue working. But other than that, I have fun like there's no tomorrow. In the American history, he gives a sergeant his name was Anthony Kenny. Haha, the same name of my colleague. Ah, that's cool. Whew. Sometimes I wish I had a friend over here that would drink with me, but either my friends are either not drinking or they're drinking the hard stuff, and I don't drink hard stuff, so yeah. Trying to get that burp out. There we go. Whew. My burps sometimes get stuck. I don't know why they do. I get like a gas block. It's weird, but yeah. Whew. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna do some other stuff and all that. It's good talking to you. Like I say to a lot of people, it's always good talking about history. But I'm gonna get off. I'll probably I'm gonna do something later or whatever, make some other videos for St. Patrick's Day. Definitely stay tuned. Later, guys.